For the life of me, why photographers get upset when they call you photo? The short form of photographer is what? Photo! There's a lot of people here today, full house, we thank God. Those who were here on Tuesday, we went through how I go about in terms of booking clients, the process and everything, and we discussed pre-planning. To get your shoot to go smoothly, you have to go contact this person, call and everything. So we made all of those arrangements, but things happened. We got to the location on time for makeup, but some things happened and makeup delayed, hence the delay, so apologies. So thanks for having me. And those who are seeing me for the first time, I am Kwesi Asante Japon, the founder and lead photographer at King Kokonasi Photography. We are a small team of wedding and portrait event photographers who are trying to tell amazing stories with the eyes that our Lord has blessed us with and the gear that we are able to purchase. I'm going to do something different, so pardon me and I hope you cooperate. Greetings guys, this is Kwesi of King Kokonasi Photography and thanks for joining me for today's video. I'm very excited for this one because we have some very special guests who are joining us for today's video. So I'm going to have you say hi to them. So my YouTube family, say hi to the Creative Studio Academy. So today, I'm thankful for the opportunity given me by the leaders of this team, this school, if I could say that, for the opportunity to share my knowledge and my 2 cents with their class. The first time I met Lona, I expressed my gratitude for what he's achieved, for how far he's come. Not many people have been able to get to where he is. Not many people in Ghana are doing what he's doing. So God bless him, and because of what he's doing, a lot of people are blessed by this opportunity. If some of us coming up got this opportunity, I think we would have gone further in our journeys than where we are now. So kudos to him, and if you are here because of him, thank God for what you have, and don't make the most of it, because not many people have this opportunity. And I hope that after this session, after this class, when you leave the creative studio, you guys would start a journey on your own and then also take people along the journey so that as an industry, we would grow and become amazing at what we do. Let's clap for ourselves. On Tuesday was day 1, today is day 2. The first day on Tuesday, those who came, you got to experience my booking process in terms of when a client reaches out to me, from when they first DM us on either Instagram, our websites, or even on phone, till we're talking to them, planning the process, getting to the shoots, outfits, colors, concepts, going to the session, going to shoots, and how we go about the shoots and everything. So today I'm going to take you through how, if I'm shooting a portrait, my lighting setup for how I shoot like a portrait session. So in my journey, when I started doing photography, obviously you would see a lot of creatives that you love to shoot like them. We all have been there. I don't know if you've gone through that same process. When you started out, you have photographers who you looked up to so much and you wanted to shoot like them. So you follow their work, you follow their journey, how they shoot, how they pose and everything. And so I started shooting portraits beginning before weddings. And after some years, I realized I love shooting weddings. So I graduated and I didn't stop shooting portraits per se, but I moved our company from shooting portraits to shooting weddings and portraits. So we are basically a wedding and portraits photography company. So when I started shooting portraits, I would get a model, have a concept, see what a photographer has done. I want to go and recreate that. So that's how we started. So when I started, I was doing a lot of strobe, 80-200. Has anyone of you here used Yongnuo flashlight, speed lights before? Yes. Hey, you guys, when you're because back then the best speed light was Yongnuo. That was like the cheapest and most affordable that everybody could use. Now everybody's using Godox, right? Charlie, you guys are privileged. Back then it was Yongnuo. That was like the cheapest and most affordable flash we were using. I was shooting outdoors with that, and then I went to 80-200. So I was basically shooting portraits, strobe lights back then. But as I have evolved in my journey in creating the kind of look that I want, I've moved slowly from shooting strobes to shooting continuous light. So if you look at our work, mostly it's continuous light setup that I'm doing. Once in a while, I'll incorporate a strobe, but 90% of the time when I'm shooting, I like to do continuous light. Hence, you see this setup right here. And so today, to start, I'm going to take you through how I light my portrait sessions. And this is the kind of setup I use when I'm shooting weddings, in terms of the bride, even the exclusives. And when a client books me for in-studio or at their home, they want me to shoot. This is typically how I shoot. I try to not complicate it because I'm not a very technical person. Like, you know how, I know you guys have been taught exposure triangle, compensation, and all of that. I didn't get to school to learn some of these things, so I had to learn the hard way. So I shoot, see what works for me, and then I adapt. That's how come I learned photography. So you are thankful to be knowing all these things. We didn't go to school to learn these things. I test it out, I shoot if it works for me. And so in terms of evolving, so I like to create clean images. And I'm using mirrorless cameras. And one thing about the mirrorless cameras that helps us as creatives and photographers is that what you see is what you get. And to help with that, when you have continuous light, if you put a light here, you see what the light is doing. You can easily just expose and everything. But when you're using a strobe, you have to shoot, see the lighting, adjust, come and move the light. But continuous light, what you're seeing is what you're getting. It's easy for you to adjust in terms of, for me, that's what I've experienced. So I prefer to use continuous lights as compared to strobes for me. And also when I'm using strobes, it darkens the background for me, and I like to keep my images clean. And in order to do that, for instance, if there's a white wall behind me like this, if I use strobe, the white wall will be darkened because it's exposing for me, not the background. But when I'm using a strobe, it's just adding a kiss. I like to use this word, a kiss of light, meaning a little amount of light to illuminate my subject, because I just want to light the subject's face and then a little bit of, not to blow out the background and everything. So I'm easily able to compensate, or what's the word, you guys? Ambience. You're able to capture the ambience also. So if there are lights in there, you don't eliminate the lights. You just add a little bit to your subject that you're shooting. So basically that's how I got to where I am in terms of my lighting process. So my team, they know this. And also one thing that helps me, or one thing that has made me want to use continuous light is, we have a team where we do photography as well. And if you're shooting continuous light, it helps everybody. The bloggers are able to use, because the light is eliminating the subject. If it's strobe, only the photographer benefits. The others don't benefit. So it's a win-win when I use continuous lights. Yeah. So for today's lighting setup, I'm using the Xeon Molox X100. Yes. It's a 100-watt light. And I've had it for close to almost a year. Before this, I was basically using, so those who were here on day one, I talked about one of the photographers in Africa, or in the world, that I admire his work, Bedge Photography. He's a Nigerian photographer. I've been following his work for so long, and I got a chance to meet and work with him when he came to Ghana, because I've been following him and then I've been watching his work. So I reached out to him and said, I hope I get to meet you one day. By God's grace, I was there one day, I got a message, a DM, and he said he's coming to Ghana for a wedding. Would I like to assist him? Who would say no? 100% yes. So I joined him, helped him shoot the wedding, and that's how come I got to see how he lights his continuous light. And I saw that he's using this light. And I'm like, okay, if I want to shoot like this person, and he's using this kind of gear, what's the best thing to do? Try and get either close to a gear that's close enough to what you're shooting, or get the exact thing. So I went online, and that was, I think, 4 years ago. It was 10,000 cedis. Yeah. That's the only light I've bought. All my gear, all the lenses, the lights that we have. This is the most expensive. I've had it for 4 years. And anybody who knows, who has followed my work, they're like, hey, Stella Pro, because it's an amazing light. And it's a 100-watt light. See how small it is, and it's battery powered. So outside, indoors, you are good to go. So when I saw him, I saw how he was shooting, how he was using the lights. So it helped me to also understand how to use continuous lights. So this is what I was using most of the time. And when I'm shooting continuous lights, I usually, you see this. Mostly people are using continuous lights, they're just using a bare like this. But in order to soften my light and give clean images, I put in a softbox. It softens a little bit more, because when you're using this, it's a little bit more harsh. That's not my style. So when I got this light, I'm now using this as a rim light. So for instance, if I'm shooting, this is my main light, this will be in the back. Let me turn it on, and so it's illuminating this side. Can anybody tell me why you put a light over, like a rim light? Can anybody tell me? I know you guys have learned it. Exactly. So if you're a professional and you want to create professional looking images, you can do it with one light, but if you want to separate your subjects and make it look more nice, you always need a light. So you can either have it here or have it on top. Any way you do it, you still need a light to separate your subject. And apart from even lighting my side, you can even just do more light on your backdrop. So if you go back, obviously when you come close, it will be yes. So you take it back, and then it will illuminate your backdrop a little bit more. And this one helps when you're using canvas. It's very, very beautiful. And that's one thing too that I've started using, incorporating canvas backdrops in my setup. It makes for very, very interesting shoots. Yeah. So today, enough of I talk a lot. Apologies. So today what we're going to do is I have a lovely model here by the name of Nanaya. Nanaya, please, would you mind joining us? So she's going to be our model for today. I'm going to take you through how I'll typically shoot. Like for instance, if Nanaya was a client who reached out to me on Instagram and said, "Hey King, I love your work. I'd like us to work together. I want to do a portrait shoot. What would that look like?" So for instance, let's say for instance, Nanaya has reached out to me on Instagram and he wants us to shoot like portrait session. I'll ask her, okay, what is she looking to do? Oh, do you want to shoot in the studio or would you want to shoot outdoors? I want to see her vision for her shoot. Or is it for a birthday that you're celebrating? Or you just have like a new outfit that you want to rock? So I ask them those questions. Oh, it's for my birthday. I've gotten this outfit. Then I'll ask, okay, can I see the outfit? Or can I see the color? Because that would help me determine, okay, location, where will we shoot? If I'm shooting in the studio, am I using a white plain backdrop? Am I using canvas? And if it's canvas, to what color? Am I using blue, red, this one? So the outfits, the type, the texture, the color would help me identify, because everything has to come or gel to make the image look exceptional. Do you get it? So these are kind of questions I would ask Nanaya. And then she said, oh, I have this outfit. Then I'll say, okay, this backdrop will work. So that will also depend on if she wants to come to the studio or go to a location, or let's say for her house or a hotel or anything. So for instance, Nanaya has booked me and then she wants to come to the studio. So this is the studio. So I asked her to send me some outfits that she has. She sent me a black one and then she sent me a brown one. I'm like, okay, I kind of like this one, how it looks. So what I also ask is, can you put it on so I see how it looks? That helps me visually. Not many clients will want to do that, but me, I would ask you, and then sometimes, most of the time, they say yes. So she puts on an outfit, she sends me a video. I'm like, okay, I like how it looks. Then we can look at accessories, because it's very, very important. As women, even as guys, I love rings. So if you can see, I have rings on and everything. It helps elevate your look. And that's what accessories does to your look. It helps elevate your look. So I asked her, if you're wearing a brown, definitely gold would be perfect. So I asked her if she has gold accents, gold jewelry, and she sent me a couple. And now where's the box that you brought? Can you please get it, please? And she sent me these ones, and I'm like, okay, which one do you think works? And sometimes the client will say, oh, I don't really know, so you help me pick. So based on my experience, those who were here from day one, I told you that if you're going to be good at what you are doing, you have to learn other things apart from you being a photographer. You have to learn fashion. You have to learn ladies' good sides, how to make a lady feel good when you're shooting her, how to understand the colors that work. You're learning fashion. What kind of shoes to pair with that outfit. So you have to learn all of these things, and that will also help you serve the clients, all parts of the experience that we're talking about at the end of the day. So I asked them to bring a few items today to show you guys. So because we did this all on social media, I hope they pick. But I wanted to bring it to you so you guys see what like the demonstration of what I'm talking about. So she has the bangles, or what do you call them? Bangles. Is that the right word? Bangles. Yeah. Bracelets. No, wait, let's ask the lady, please. Madam lady, bangles. Is that the right? Oh, okay. I thought bangles was like a ghetto, like a local. It's right there. Okay. So I think I like this ring, so I'll have her put it on this. Let me do this as well. Guys, let me ask you this question. Do you think she should do a necklace with this outfit? Who said no? Oh no, like we are learning, right? Yeah, I'm asking who said no. Sorry. Okay. So who agrees with him? If you don't agree with him, why don't you agree with him? Okay. Hey, why are you laughing?
It will will change the whole outfit.
Yeah.
Instead of making it plain,
Yeah.
it will accessorize
Right.
the outfit.
Okay. Good answer, but me personally, I won't have her go long. I'll have her do something very dainty, something small. But even with this look, because I want to keep it clean and simple, I won't do a necklace because the neckline is not too. It would, if you demonstration. That's why we are here. No, yeah. Put it on so they can see how it looks. Do you need help? So guys, do you see what I'm doing? This is all part of the experience. You know, you do this, the client will be like, oh, this person is really hands-on. He's helping me put my stuff on. It gives you a thumbs up there. So what do you guys think? Is it working? Sorry. Is it working? Okay, let's show by hands those who think it's working. Let's show by hands. So it's not working. How many people think it's too much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you see how the outfit is looking now. Imagine she didn't have any, it looks bare. But now, see, gold works with brown. So you have to know your colors as well. You get it? So just being a photographer doesn't mean you're just going to shoot. You have to know some of these things. Yeah. Okay. So we're about to. So we are done with the picking of the accessories and everything. And now I know what we are doing in the studio. So she comes in and I set up my lights. And for what she's wearing, I would like her to remove. She had some shoes. Can you please bring your shoes? So this would work if, for instance, if she's just booking me for a studio shoot, this would work. But for what the look I am going for this shoot, since it's not like a booked shoot, I would want her to do barefoot because I want her to do more sitting, more relaxed poses. Do you get my point? Because if you're wearing shoes with that, it will be a little bit uncomfortable. Do you get it? So for the client, she can say, okay, let's do a few with your shoes, and then let's do a few without your shoes. Then they can tell you which ones they love. Because my thing is, when I'm doing a shoot, like when, for instance, Nana again has booked me, in the process of the client's experience after the shoot, for instance, if I took, let's say, 50 pictures of the entire shoot, I'll send you all the pictures because I made the client select their pictures before I edit. So you receive the pictures. I mentioned PixieSet. That's the client management software I use. I upload the pictures to PixieSet. I share a link with them, and then I'll ask you to select. For instance, depending on the package that you picked for the shoot, if she picked, let's say, one outfit, probably she's getting 10 images. So I'll have her select 10 images and then send back to me. If she has 50 images and she's supposed to select 10, in my packages, I have a clause where I say, if you want more pictures, you can select, but you pay, let's say, for one extra edit, you pay, let's say, 50 CD. So if you select 5, do the math. Do you get my point? So then I'll be making more money. But if, for instance, the package is 10 pictures, and I just shoot 10 pictures and send to her, she doesn't have any option to pick extra. And then I've realized that over the years that it helps me. We do the shoots, I send you all the pictures, and they're like, hey, selecting 10 years, it's difficult to, okay, can I select 15? Then you're making extra money. So those who came on Monday, I told you something. Don't let any, if you can make more money, find a way to get a client to pay you more. Because they like the pictures. They would want you to edit them. So give them a venue for them to select more pictures. Do you get my point? Yes. So then we are, I think let's start shooting, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so for today's demonstration, I'll be shooting with so the lenses that I usually use for portraits is the 50. I recently got the 51.4 because most of the time when I'm shooting weddings, I realize that I shoot almost 90% of the 50. I have an 85, a 35, a 16, 135, but I always choose a 50 when I'm shooting. I can use the 50 to shoot almost everything. So I was like, okay, if I'm shooting the 50 so much, previously I was using the Sigma 51.4. That's a beautiful lens. I used it for I think 3 or 4 years. And when Canon released this, that lens was getting old. And so I wanted to get a new 50. So I went for the RF 50. So that's the reason why I am using a 50. So for portraits, you can ask my team, I hardly pick an 85. I don't, personally. So again, those who came on day one, I told you, use the gear that works for you. Don't use gear because everyone is using it. Do you get my point? But for today's demonstration, we'll shoot with both, so you see. Because if you are doing portraits, close-ups, usually the 135, the 85, 7200 is ideal. Yeah, so that's why I have the 85 here. But I can still do it with a close-up shot with my 50 because it's that sharp. So I'm going to start with let's start with the close-ups and then the camera I'll be using is the Canon EOS R6 Mark II. Okay. Hold on. Okay, yeah, please. In the middle. Okay, because she'll be sitting. Okay, sit. Yeah. Okay, no, so when you're sitting, come sit at the edge, so your feet can, yeah. So it helps you get pose, okay, yeah. And if you've noticed, I've given her some amount of distance from the backdrop so that you don't see, the backdrop is a little bit blurred out in the, if you go close to the backdrop, you guys know you would be seeing it, yeah, it will be too, yeah. So I'm giving her some distance from the backdrop so that it will create some compression from when I'm shooting with. And then, okay, she's sitting, the light down, okay. Okay. So, I don't do this behind her to illuminate. So do you guys see where the light is sitting? It's not on her face, it's illuminating this side and a little bit down here. So always, I know you guys know this, 45 degrees almost all the time. Yeah, yeah. So that is same thing with any light you are doing. Yeah. Move this to the side. Same thing. I'll have it sit at the edge of the bed. My lights mounted. Same setup. It works at home, weddings, portraits, anywhere. Okay. So you guys see the light? So it's even now on 43%. So if I'm going to go up to 100 so you can see. See? It's a lot. And when you're using continuous light in your softbox, always do, so typically when you buy a softbox, we know it's double diffuse. So 1 and then 2 when you're shooting. Usually when you're doing strobes, it's ideal to do use the double diffusion. But for continuous light, because the light might not be powerful enough, I do single. So I remove the inner, if you guys can see, I remove the inner panel, so it's just 1. Because we need more power, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Photo. Ooh, I love the canvas. Yeah. See. Oh, show me on. That's it. All right, that's it. That's it. Okay. Okay. Now are you ready? Okay. So can you? So when I'm posing, because the light is coming from the left side, I usually have the model 10 to the left side. So 10 a little bit. Yeah, 10. Just turn your body this way. No, this way. You are indoors, and then you pick your camera. Before you shoot, your ISO should be above. If you're indoors, above 800. Your f-stop, depending on the lens, 2.8. That's fine. And your shutter, 1/100 or 1/125. 9 out of 10 times, the shot will be properly exposed. But when you go outside, it's reverse. Because there's already enough light outside. So when you're outside, your ISO should be maybe 100 or 125. Your shutter rather should go 800. And your f-stops can be there. So when you take your camera, before you shoot somebody, you know where your settings should be. And you have an arbitrage. Then you check and then trap. And also, I feel like if you're a good photographer, you should know where your buttons are. So when I started photography, the mentor who taught me, like that's one thing that I had to master. When you pick your camera, it should be second nature. When you pick your camera, before you even do this, you know that ISO is here. I brought it down. You go all the way down. You know it's got to 100. You change this, your shutter. You change this before you even do this. So you have to be trouble. then you are looking, do you know my point? Someone you are shooting looks at you like, this guy even serious, doesn't even know how to, do you know my point? But you only do this, back, like, hey, you are done, yeah, I'm done. Oh, wow, can I see? Oh, wow. Do you get my point? Yeah, so I feel like that's one thing. If you're taking photography very serious, you should know where your buttons are with your camera. It helps you like in a pinch any day. Okay, so in the studio, definitely if you are shooting indoors, ISO should come down. So my ISO right now is on ISO 400. Shutter is on 200. F-stop is 2.2. Come again. So if you're doing continuous light, you increase your ISO definitely won't go 800. Yes, but you won't go 100. You're shooting 100 because the strobe is very powerful. It can expose, but the lighting here, this is a 100 watt light. It's not that powerful. There's 100, there's 60 watts. This is a 60 watt light. This is more powerful than this, even though this is big. Do you know my point? This is 100 watts, and there's 150 watts, there's 300 watts, and there's more. The aperture lights are even, I think, 500 watts or so. Yes, so if you have a 500 watts light here, imagine how much, so that one I'll go ISO 100. But this 100 watts is not that powerful. So I increase my ISO a bit here to compensate, yes. And then everything, again, as I said, I'm not technical. So first you take your camera, and one thing that helps is whether you see what you're when you put it here, you already see what you're getting. So this, when I shoot this one, I'm going to get with a strobe, sorry, with a continuous light. With a strobe, you won't get this. You have to shoot and first see what you are, shoot a bit and adjust. So that's why I love continuous lights. You already know where the light is hitting her. So the light on her side, if it's too much, I can easily just reduce it a bit. And now, when I reduce it, so the lights at the back shouldn't be too much. It should be just, again, I like to use like kiss, kakredi, yeah, you know, yeah, online. Okay, Anaya, ready? Okay, so can you put your knees together? Yes, and yes, one, yes, good. Yes, good. And one thing I always do when I'm posing a female is in Chi boom. In English, I'll say arch your back. And so I'll do this, and then one thing too, again, that I always do, always ask permission before you touch anybody, your model, especially if you are shooting women. Always, because I remember when I was shooting a wedding and I was posing the couples, and I forgot, because heat of the moment, I forgot to ask the husband permission. So I was like, oh, madam, hey, boss, my wife. I'm like, oh, boss, apologies. He got offended. So please, obi niyere. Okay. So, no, but you think it's funny, but he was very, very serious. Like, hey, boss, my wife didn't touch him like that. I'm like, oh, I'm just posing. So always try and ask whoever you are shooting permission. And also, in their mind, they're like, oh, this person is professional. He didn't have to, but he's asking. Oh, can I adjust may I adjust your outfit? Oh, yes, please go ahead. Do you know my point? Yeah. So please. So when you put your arm here, it would, women naturally, see, when you do this, you slouch. It's not a good posture. When you do this, so Nana slouch, relax. See this pose against this. And even for men, when you're posing, you see, when you, only chest scrap now, yeah, you know, yes. So posture, yeah. Okay, good. They will definitely sweat. That's why fun and see, they'll credit back when you sweat. So sometimes they will tell you that I'm feeling hot. The bride will tell you, say, or show them, because makeup actually even makes you sweat more. Yeah, so that's why if you have a powerful light, you can take it back. If it's not too powerful, I have to bring it close, because you guys know the relativity of your subject lights and then your subject. The closer it is, the better. But if you have powerful lights, you can easily just take it back, and then it will still feel. Yeah, so you see even a distance, it's not even close to her. Do you know my point? If I wasn't powerful, this is the least though. I can go. It's very, very powerful. So the reason why I love this light, I can use this outdoors, I can use this light. Continuous, yes, on the light the subject's face. It's very, very powerful. This one can overpower the sun. I've shot, against my team. That's one thing I love about this light. But unfortunately, it's out, they don't make it anymore. And the people, when I started using it, so a lot of photographers asked me about it, and I show them where to get it. And then they swear by it. It's one of the best lights ever made in the industry. It's very, very, very good. Outdoors, so if I'm to carry one light, if I'm traveling anywhere to shoot and I can't carry any light, this is the only light I'm carrying with me. I can take this out and it'll be soft. If I'm shooting, let's say at night, and I don't want, because this, you know what the Fresnel does, right? It's to control the light. But when I do this, for instance, let me show you this. When I take this light out from here, just a little shadow. If you're using a hard light, you see more. So you see already how soft this one is without even this. So this lights, so again, the quality, again, the type of lens you use, the type of camera you use, the type of lights you use, it will go a longer way to help improve the work that you're doing. Yes, so that is why when I saw the price tag, I went into my bank account and then I cleared and I bought for this light. I've been using it for 4 years. You get value from, I've gotten value from this light. Do you get my point? Yes. So when I see what it could do, I'm like, nah, I need to get this light. So again, the gear you're using should make you better, not make you like less better. Yeah, okay. It was 10,000 cedis. That was 4 years ago. No, please, I didn't add only, please. I didn't add only, please. When the day I was getting, my wife was like, why are you buying it? Why? 10,000 cedis? I'm like, honey, I need it. And one thing that my wife, like I'm blessed, my wife supports my business, so she was like, quick, buy it. And then, oh, I can't show you the way. Only God can show you the way. Yes, and chin up. Yes, good. Hold that. Good. Can you chin down now? Chin down. Yes, that's fine. Good. Chin up slightly. Good. And always one thing that's for personally when I'm shooting, one thing I like to do is I ask the model to look at the light. I don't know, it gives this kind of flattery feel. Yeah, it's always yeah. Can you look at the light? Yes, like that. Yes, good. Can you straighten your head slightly? No. Yes, not too much. Come this way a little bit. Yes, good. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so you guys can pass along and see what's. I love the colors here. I love the colors. I love the colors. The makeup. Okay. Great. Okay. So one thing else that's usually, if, for instance, if I'm doing like, let's say, like a show like this, and so like wherever they sell fabric, yeah. Hey, bad girl. Sorry, not Abu so kind, but you know what I mean. Like any place that they sell fabric, you can just get. Nana, please, can you get up, please? Let me please this. So what I usually do is, so we add some more texture to the image. Yeah. So, sorry. Yeah. So. So I'm not. Yeah. Let me do that tight shot now and then. Okay. Yes. Can you hold it? Yeah. Yes. So can you space your? Yeah. So it's like you're hugging. Yeah. Just bring it. Relax it like. Yes. Good. Yeah. Just underneath. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. You guys know reflector dust, right? Yes. Yes. So that is if you are doing like a headshot for someone or the clients who has booked you, that's what she's going for. Yeah. So for instance, Nanaya is featuring her jewelry. She made all of these. So definitely she wants you to capture a close-up shot of the look, the earring, jewelry point. So this setup is also very good. You have the reflector in there to add some more light in, and then, yeah, good. Okay, let me go 2.5 and increase my ISO. Okay. Good, hold that. Yes, can you turn and look at the light this way? Yes, good. Love that. Good. Lovely. Good. So you guys can see. And always what I also like to do is when I'm shooting a tight shot like this, I like to add hands. Instead of this personally, I don't know, I think it's more flattering. It's instead of just, it's like a ultra passport picture. You only see the head. But if you have this, it's more fun, it's more exciting to see, yeah. And if the subject is also wearing rings or accessories, it makes it more interesting, yeah. Come again? Yes, what I'm doing, so I'm concentrating on her face. So that it is okay in photography. When you're shooting like the subject is not the attention. Her face is in the close-up. So you can easily cut. You can even do, there's this shot, before, let me show you something. Hold on, let me show you something. Turn this way. Got it like this way. No, too much? Yeah. I want to show you something. Okay. So this shot is even okay. Because you're emphasizing something. Do you get my point? So for me, I would say shoot like this and then crop in post when you're editing. Shoot like this and crop. Because if you shoot like this, if you shoot like this one, sorry, like this, that's all you have. You can't, yes, you are stuck. But again, you are shooting a lot, so it's fine. Yeah, depending on what you are doing, you can shoot that. Yeah. Yeah. Small raw. So in the file format, there's the raw, the C raw in terms of if you're using a mirrorless, the R's, and then if you're using a DSLR Mark 4, Mark 3, it's M raw or I think M raw, right? Yes, that's M raw. So that's medium raw. That's the so raw is the highest. If my camera is shooting 32 megapixels, when you shoot raw, you get 32 or more. If you shoot C raw, that's a medium raw, you're getting, let's say, 50 megabytes. You will get 32 or 26, depending on the reason I do that is I'm not shooting for a billboard. I'm not shooting large scale. I'm not printing large scale, so I don't need all of that. When I shoot, I'm going to edit and export 2 megabytes. On my YouTube, I had a conversation like this, and then people are like, okay, that's actually interesting. You don't need all of that. So people who are buying certain cameras like R5, R5C, R1, they are shooting commercials. They are shooting stuff that people need. They need all that because they're going to play around with all of the details. So you need all of that. So if you are shooting portraits, you are shooting a wedding, you're shooting 1,000. Sometimes at a wedding, we come back home with almost 3,000 images. Imagine they are 32 megabytes, one picture. That's like 100 gig. What are you hearing? The client doesn't need that. You export 2 megabytes at most. I know a photographer in Ghana, GOG photography. Everyone who knows GOG. GOG photography. GOG. G-O-G. You know GOG photography. Yeah, I'll have a conversation with him about the same thing. And says he exports kilobytes. He showed me a picture as kilobytes because the image is already good. You don't need, do you get my point? So why would you go and shoot raw if you're just, do you get my point? I'm not saying don't shoot raw, but personally, that's the reason why I don't shoot raw, because it doesn't make sense to me. Because it's space that you can be saving to shoot other things. Do you get my point? Yeah. So if I'm, yeah.
Doesn't affect the quality of the picture.
When you see this picture, is it sharp or not? Yeah. And when you're exporting, when you open Lightroom and you zoom in, it's still sharp. When you export it, because if you know where the picture is going to, like Nanaya, she's going to put it on her phone, Instagram. Instagram would even compress your file. So even if you export 1 gig, Instagram will decompress your file. So you don't need the high. So my thing is, if you are shooting for those commercials, those ad agencies who are going to blow the image out, they need all that file size. Because even probably one image, they'll cut it in they'll join it like 4 times. So you need all of that resolution. So that's when you need that. But for weddings, I don't. And then you can go on, you can check my pictures, my images. You zoom in, it's still sharp. So you don't need, personally. But again, I don't force anybody who wants to shoot raw. It's your camera, it's your space. I've been doing this thing for over almost 10 years. I never shoot raw. Anybody, unless if I'm going to, let's say, for instance, I'm shooting like a tight shot like this, and then probably I want to retouch. Personally, I don't like to retouch. I do Lightroom. If you check my YouTube video, I'll show you how to do free screen separation in Lightroom. I don't do Photoshop. If I go to Photoshop, I'm probably maybe resizing for Instagram. Or let's say I'm trying to, the AI, you want to add something like I don't do frequency separation because I'll shoot the detail, because I don't like to over smoothing faces. Because I feel like, you see when you check this image and you zoom in, you see the textures. You see, Africans, we have texture on our skin. When you lose that, I feel like that's not a professional picture. That's my opinion. If you lose that texture, that is not a professional image for me. Because you see, blacks, you see we have texture on our skin. So edit the image, clean the image, but still retain the texture. But if you over edit and you over smoothing, it takes away Those pictures are nice, so don't get me wrong. They are beautiful, but that's not my taste. So again, look for what works for you. And when clients who book me, they come knowing that I'm giving you clean, classy images. If you come, you want those smoothing, I'll tell you that's not my style. And I'll stand on, I don't care, take your money away. I've done this for so many years now that clients who, they say, oh, I love your work because of how clean, you don't over edit. Though now the clients are telling you that I love that because, I love you because of that's how you edit. So my team, everybody knows that that's how we don't over edit. So pick your style and then stick with it. Don't be afraid all your friends are doing this or that. If that's your style, because I love clean images. Do you get my point? Yes. Yeah. So, yes.
The file format, I noticed the
zero. Yes. Okay. So I do that because if I'm going to, again, the client's experience, after the shoot, I'll share the images with the clients. And so I share the JPEGs. Yeah. So it's also like another backup. If you lose your raw, has anyone edited JPEGs in Lightroom and sent to a client before? Why wouldn't you? You're using a mirrorless camera. Why wouldn't you? They're like, what is he talking about? Why won't you edit JPEGs? Do you know they are good? No. You set your mind that they already comments, they are not good. Again, Tuesday when I came, I told you I share experiences. My wife's birthday, and every birthday of hers, I will plan everything. Makeup, outfits, location, I'll shoot, I'll edit for her. Just turn up, and send me breathe. So I told her, your birthday is coming up, let's do this thing. One team, so the morning of her birthday, she was going to work. I'm like, so Ken, it's my birthday, no picture. I'm like, I've told you several times. And as a good husband, I still have to shoot. So I said, okay, there's this place in our area. They had white walls. I love clean images, so white walls. And I made a fashion designer friend of mine make an outfit for her. So I said, okay, today's your birthday, so look nice. So it was like, I think a colorful jacket, like very, very nice colors. And I had a wear skirt on it, like a blue to match. So I took her to the place. I was using my RP then, and I think I was using the 85, this one. So I shot the pictures, and I was using the Mac. You know Mac, if you don't have a dongle, you can't access Type-C. I left my dongle at home. So I dropped her off at work. It's like, we see me check pictures CCL. I opened my laptop, and it's only the new Macs that have the SD card. The old Macs didn't have the SD card reader. So you have to connect the dongle and then put your SD card here before. I didn't need a dongle, so how do I copy my pictures? I was like, hey, my wife called her Jane. So what came to mind? Canon Connect. So I connected the phone to my camera, and I exported. If you export, it won't export RAWs. I exported JPEGs to my phone. I sent the JPEGs to my laptop, AirDrop, edited the JPEGs, posted. That's the first time I actually edited JPEGs, and I was blown away. They were very sharp. The colors I could. If I have to show the picture, I have to go back. But remind me, after the class, I'll try and check. I have to go all the way back. The pictures were very, 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 very good. And so I asked people, I did a YouTube video about it, and I asked people, can you tell this a JPEG edited image? Nobody could tell. I sent them when you're exporting a picture, you can add the raw settings. What's JPEG? You can't tell. So don't be afraid to shoot RP, M50, R50V, all the mirrorless cameras, Sony, everything. The JPEGs are good. You just have to know how to edit them. Okay, so don't be confused, please. You can shoot JPEG. Okay, yeah, okay. So now I'm going to switch to the 50 to get some full body shots, and then we can switch it up. Full body shots. I'd like you to pose with your legs some more. Hold on, let me bring this one here a bit. Yeah. Okay. So Canon 50, yes, okay. Good, hold that. Good. Can you put, like you're holding, yeah, like that, yes, good, like that, yes. And then I'll turn to the light. No, that's the light, yes, and chin up slightly. And one thing too I like to do that Nanaya is doing right now is I ask you to breathe through your mouth, split your lips. It gives this very, I don't know, but, okay, close your lips. Now split them. What do you see? We're feeling. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's sometimes those little things that takes your image from good to great. You know, yeah. Oh, I like what you did. Yeah, tiptoe like that and take it back a little bit. Yes, good. And put your knees together. Yes. Now your left leg, can you bring it close to the side of it? No. That's just a knee. Take it. Yeah. And can you tiptoe on that twist slightly? Tiptoe on it slightly. Yes, good. Nice. Good. Keep that. Can you bring your chin down slightly? Yes. Good. Lovely. Nice. Good. Now what I want you to do is turn over here like you're looking, then close your eyes. Yeah. Yeah, close your eyes like that. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Good. Now, can you bring your hands in there like that? Yes. And then can you lean forward? Yeah. And then yeah, like that. Yes. Good. So I want you to. So guys, look at this. So you see this hand. I want you to make like you're caressing. Like I want the motion. Yeah, keep doing. No, this one. So keep this one here. Yes. And you just keep the motion. Yes. It's a picture. But one thing I've noticed that when you add if you motion to your shots, it's again takes your picture from good to great, because you're so when you just do this, it's like it's stuck. Yeah, like when you're doing this, they feel good doing it. It gives them more. They can easily like add some motion. Yeah, you my point. More flexible. Do you get it? Yeah, instead of just stand there. Yeah, so even if you're even opposing guys, you can ask them, Charlie, can you like be doing? Yeah, instead of just do this. Do you get my point? Yeah. Yeah. No, so Nana, I see that your left hand, no, don't relax it. Yeah, just like that, yeah. And then, yeah, good. Yeah, good. Keep that. Nice. Lovely. Can you turn your head all the way? Yes. Good. Now chin down, look at me. No, look here. Good. Okay. Okay. So you can scroll and then see. So 5 seconds each, 5 seconds, 5 seconds each, and then scroll and let's see. Okay, so I think after this one, if we do the Sony one, yeah. So I'm now about to use the Sony A7 IV, kind courtesy of the Creative Studio, to shoot some portraits with Nanaya in this beautiful lighting and amazing backdrop over here. And the lens of choice is going to be the 24-70 G Master. Yes, 24-70, yeah. One of their staple lenses. I think I made a video recently about why every photographer needs 24-70. Because there's 24, there's 35, there's 50, and there's 70. You can shoot a whole entire wedding with a 24-70. It's an ideal. And the G Master series, tried it before. It's amazing. It's really, really amazing. But it's pricey. It's very expensive. Yeah, it's very expensive. Yeah, but if you had to have one lens to shoot almost everything, 24-70. So ideal. And if you are shooting portraits in terms in studio, ideal. Because usually when you're shooting, let's say with an 85, you're still going like f4, f5, and everything. You don't need to go 1.2 usually when you're shooting studio. So ideally, there's a lens of choice. So let's get Nanaya in pose. And okay. So I'm currently shooting 1/60 f2.8 ISO 250. Let's get a few snaps in. Good. Ooh. I love the sound that it makes when you click. So you guys know that, eh? Hey, you're enjoying you. So, can we? Yeah, like that. Yeah, and yeah, it's good. And then let's put knees together and tiptoe and take your legs back slightly, back. Yeah, legs together. Yes, like that. Yes, good. Yes, like that for me. Good. Nice. Look at that. Like that. Good. Nice. Good. Can you? Yeah, like that. Yes. Good. Nice. Okay. So I'm gonna try doing like a top down and get to 100. Good. Okay, now let me go to 80 for that. Yes. No, Naya, you've done this to your feet. Yes, yes, good. Nice. Let me do like a close-up shot. 70. Oh, okay. Yeah, please no, bring it here. No, bring it here. Bring it in. You're close to it. Yes, close. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I want you to like that. Okay, and so you can either just do that, do this, or you can. Why are you giving me that face? Like you've done it before. but let me know if it's comfortable. Like you can. Okay. So the pose I did again. I'm assuming she can do it because she's a model. You have to ask your clients that, because the pose in your head, it looks amazing. But if it doesn't flatter her, what's the point? Come again? Back to, okay, no, so Pinterest, of course, that's Pinterest for your mood board. But when you do the pose that you've seen, not everybody can pose like that. And there's some poses that are very uncomfortable. Like, okay, I'll show you. Okay, now get up. Let me show them a simple pose. Up. So the pose the pose that we did for. Yeah. So you see, when you do a pose like this, somebody has the model who's doing it has to be able to have balance. Not everybody can pose like this. So if you've done it all and she's struggling, look for poses again that flatter. That's where the mood board comes in. That's where the initial conversation with your clients comes in. No, so I'll ask you to let me see how you look. Let me see the outfits on you, so that I know. Okay, it's a very long dress. So then we'll do more flowy things. We do more lying. Or it's a very fitting gown, fitting outfit. You can't really do sitting. So if you know all these things, and then after now the person is there, they are now figuring out what to do. Oh no, this is not working because you failed to pre-check the outfits on the model. Do you get my point? So usually you might have an idea of what you want to do, but it might not execute well on that day. You have to be able to think on your feet, okay, no, this pose is not working. Can we do something else? Because at the end of the day, again, it's for the client, not for you. Unless it's let's say a shoot that you're organizing, then you pick a model that can work with the pose that you're doing. Naya is very good at posing, so that's why I'm asking her to do something different. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's. No, that's it. Let's do that again. Yeah. So the left should come up. Left foot should come up. Your left. Yeah. So this one goes down, but you're still turning this way. Yes. And then bring this one on top of this. No, this one on top. Yes. Yeah, like that. Yes. Good. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Good. But let me see the arm. Bring it in. Yeah. No. Yes. What are you gonna do with that? Okay. Good. Keep that. Yeah. Good. Can you turn to your side slightly? Some more? Yeah. Yeah, like that, yes. And don't grab your tie like that. Yeah, just relax. Just relax it. Sorry, only like that. Sorry. Yeah. 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 Good. Hold that. Good. Good. Can you turn your head some more? Yeah, but you're looking. So okay, look there. Yeah. So you guys, do you see what her eye is doing? One thing I also learned when you're shooting portraits, when you ask the model to look away, you shouldn't see only white. You see white, and black. When you only see white, it's not ideal. It's not flattering. 9 out of 10. Look there. You see, you only see white, and then black a little bit there. So ask them to look here rather. So you see, you're seeing white, and then the black. That's more flattering because it's like, how do you see those ghost movies? Or white like that. It's not flattering. Yeah. So always be, and that's one thing that, again, when I was starting photography, you had to learn. When you pose your subject, there are little things. Oh, the outfit, the ring. You see, when a bride is wearing a ring, the stone, sometimes you can turn So photographer have to be very observant. Turn it back, the middle. You see, I was straightening it. Those little things, because it's better to work smart than work hard. After you shot, you've gone back to edit. Now I want to fix those things. Do you know my point? So before you take the shot, one of my good friends, Pixar Photo, he said something that he said, Chrissy, when I'm about to shoot a portrait, I spend, let's say, 30 to 45 minutes to do all of this, and I'll spend 10 minutes to shoot. He can spend 2 hours to pose, set up the lighting. Do you know why he does that? So when he shoots ombre, do you know my point? But if you just come, sit down, you shoot, oh no, turn here, shoot, oh no, can you bring your hand here, shoot, you are giving yourself a lot of work. So it's just like when you're going to, like, you prepare yourself for any work, like presentation. The day before, you iron, you plan, you pray, you think of what you say and all that. When you go to you know what you know yourself about. But the morning, if you're planning that morning, you can miss something. Do you know my point? So before you shoot, check all of these things. You check all of these things. And one thing I also like to do is, when you've done all of those things, take a test shot. Look at the back of your camera, then observe, zoom in and see her hair, the makeup, the jewelry, the outfits, the hair. Is anything out of place? Fix it, then you continue shooting. Because imagine you shoot like the whole entire shoot, and then there was, let's say, what's the worst that can happen? Like, let's say a dent, or her outfit was torn somewhere. You didn't see it. Or her bra is, like, you didn't see it. You're not going to go and do. So take a test shot. Check all of those things before you start shooting. Yeah, it helps you out a lot. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Nice. Lovely. Chin up slightly. Chin up slightly. Yes. Good. Now can you bring your hand in there a little bit? Yes, yeah, like that, yes. So guys, so you see there's a lot of light here and not a lot of light here. Because of, she's turned now. Because of the pose, she can't turn this way. So what you just do is, just bring your light in to fill in. So you see, so what you can do is, now, I'll just lift. Yeah, oh, yeah, thank you. So I just lift it up a little bit. Yeah, so you can feel, yeah. Okay, let's do that pose again. Yeah, hold it, yeah, and then, yeah. Like grab, wish to grab, yeah. But not too much. Yeah, like that, yes, good. Yeah, hold that. Good. Yeah, can you turn? Look out there. Yeah. While you're looking. Yeah. 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 Okay. Good. Nice. Good. Now turn and look at the light and close your eyes. Yeah, just close your eyes. And then see, look at me. Turn your head slightly this way. Yeah. Now turn your head to the light. Yes, good. Can you split your lips, please? Sorry. Nice. Good. Hold on. That's good. Yeah. See, this is not flattering. Extend, bend the elbow. Show me my point. Bend the elbow. Yes. And look your legs together. Yes. Yes, good. Yes, like that. Yes, good. Yeah, good. And just look. Better light. Yes. Yes, good. Look, can you chin up slightly? Yes. Hold on, let me increase the power on this one. Chin up slightly. Knees, legs together. Yes, and tiptoe. Tiptoe. Yes, good. Guys, you guys know why I do the tiptoe, right? It's more flattering. You know, yes, and it gives her some elevation too. Yeah. Good. Good. Chin up now. Just like that. Chin up. Chin up. Yes, good. Keep that. Nice. Good. Let's do one more. Can you this around your neck for me? The right around your neck. No, that way. It's like hold your neck like that. Yes, yeah, like that. And then lean. No. Your head towards me. Just touch your head back. So you're looking this way. No. Relax. Looking. So go back to the way you are looking at first. Yes, and then just touch your head back like that. So just look at me. Yeah, like that. Chin up slightly. Chin up. Yeah, let the fingers go closer to the neck. Go. Let's go back. No, back to your head. Your head go this way. Yes, good. And yeah, like that. And let your hands go. Like you're actually grabbing your neck. Yeah, and bring it down slightly. Bring it down slightly. Down. Yes, good. Good. Turn your head slightly. Turn your head. Yes. Nice. Good. When you tell somebody to stand and take a picture, you immediately just do this, first and foremost. There's very few people who already know how to pose. They'll come and just start doing. So most often, they'll come and just stand. So what I usually like to do is use your hands. So either your hands are on your side, like this. This works with almost every woman. Like, ask them to do this, and then play with your fingers. So it helps you have some form. You see the form of the lady. So just do this, and then elbows out slightly, not like this. Elbows out slightly, okay. And anytime, ask them put your feet together and just pop your knee. And when you pop your knee, not this way. Let it come this way. So you see, women, they have, because of their form, when you do this, it's able to get their form. You know, so instead of so put your feet down. You're standing straight like that. Get your fingers together. Yes, and now you pop the knee. See, now you are getting the. Yeah. So now bring your knee over here. Yes. So with this one, I would ask her to change and use this feet instead, because I'm posing her towards the side where the main light is. So yes, ask her to just stand, face me, turn her body slightly. Turn your body slightly towards the light, slightly like this, yes, and just pop your left rather. You get it? So you're able to get the form. So even if a lady you are shooting, a client you are shooting, doesn't even have her body is not really that even curved. When you immediately do this, you get some curve, and then they will appreciate the picture more, because instead of just standing straight like that, you get some curve into, yes. Yeah. Hold on, let me bring this back. Let me reduce the power. Okay, wait, can you go back slightly for me? Move this way, yes. Yes. Yeah, now let's do that pose, yeah. Yeah, good. Okay. Oh, hold on, I'm going to reduce this power again some more. Okay. Okay, ready? Yes. Good. So that. Wait, can you take one more step to the side for me? Yes, good. Yeah. Nice. Good. Now can you chin up? Look at the light. Turn your head slightly. Your head, turn it slightly. Yes, chin up. Yes, good. Good. So what I want you to do now is have your hand behind you like that. Yeah, and then extend. Yeah, your elbows out slightly. Yeah, just look at the light and now close your eyes. Yeah. Nice. Good. Now look at me. Yeah. Good. Good. Bring your hands in the front and place them around your neck like that. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Good. I want you to. Yeah. Good. Hold that. Good. Now I want you to engage me. Yes. Good. Can you place this one like I feel like that? Yeah, not the same pose, but you see you're dropping it. Yes, yeah, yeah. Good. Now bring your chin down. Chin down. Yeah. Good. Now place both fingers around your neck, both of them all around your neck. Like yeah, like actually grab your neck. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Good. Now bring your elbows down. Elbows down. Elbow. Elbow down. Yes. Good. Bring your elbows down. Bring them down. Down. Yes. Good. Good. Okay. One more. Okay. Good. Does anybody have a pose that you want us to try out?
Yes, people.
Do you have a pose that you would want to try out? Okay. Yeah. Your name is what? Lady Showers?
Yes.
Wow. Interesting name. Okay, so Lady Showers here is going to, I just gave her the opportunity to pose our model and now she's going to shoot. So let's see what she gets to do with Nanaya.
Okay. I want us to do the same pose I showed you.
Yeah.
And just relax with it. But your chest out, like he said, it makes it more flattering. So let's take it.
Yeah.
Turn towards the light for me. Like
This light or this light?
this light. Yes. Like, and look at the light. Look at the light.
Okay, so command the room, like talk to the model. Hi, can you do this? Can you, so lift up your voice a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can better, can better hear you. Oh, it's off.
Just the pose a little bit. Just one hand on your waist.
Yeah.
And then 75%. Very
Okay.
very nice.
Let her do it. Let them hide. Let them show their hands a bit, else they'll look like 100%. So even if it's a little bit, at least let the arm show a little bit. Don't do poses where it's, or unless it's a kind of look that you're going for. But ideally, if you're posing people, be mindful so you don't hide like the features of the person.
Okay, yes, the way you lower it, it's too low. Just raise it up slightly.
Yeah. Go, Lady Showers. So anyone else want to give it a try?
Beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Those poses. But if you have it on your phone, show it to her. Oh, she knows what you are talking about. It helps. Okay. Yeah. So kudos on that.
Hi, Nanaya. So please, I would want you to do this. Yeah. It's just right leg and now. Right hand,
You have
right leg.
failed. You have lost 1 point. Match your voice. We can't hear you.
So your right leg. Your right leg.
Line.
Yeah. And your hands behind you like that. Chest out a bit. Yeah. Just arc your back. Can you smile a bit for me? Yeah. And can you open your mouth a bit like we were doing earlier? Yeah. Alright, you're doing great. It's going to be this. So yeah,
yes.
Facing this light.
What do you play mostly about, and I don't get how you do it. You do the light settings, the shadow.
Which shadow?
How the shadows. It's
Yeah, can you arc your back a bit?
Calm, like it's really fit all the dimensions of the picture. So I want to know how you do it. Is it the light settings or you do that in edit?
Okay. So for instance, if you see when you're standing here, there's light in the room, but there's not much light on you. It's flattering. So immediately I put light on you, the light is going to definitely shine somewhere and you get some shadows. Yes. So if I'm shooting this way, it's flattering. So also you have to consider the light that you're putting. That's why I said I prefer using continuous light. So I'll bring this light in and reduce it just a little bit. So if I don't tell you I even put light on the person, you might not even. But the thing is, you have to light the subject's face. That's I think the ideal way of lighting the subject's face. During a point. So when I'm lighting, that's what I'm looking out for. Like again, that's why I'm using the word kiss of light. A little light put on the subject, and then I get the shot I'm looking for during a point. So the lighting that you're going for, that's why I always usually put it on a softbox. It's flattering. Yeah. So you might even think that I use the available light in the space. Yeah, if I don't tell. Yeah. So that's one thing that I usually like to do. That's why I say that this is my type of lighting setup that works for me. So for anywhere I go, you can easily set up this anywhere. During a point. Yeah. Yes, sir.
So I watched one of your clips. You were shooting in modifiers. Yes. And then yeah. So at the point he positioned his light very close to the motor.
Yeah.
And then he like regulated his light to 1 to 8 or so.
Yeah.
And you were like, what's this rate?
Yeah.
So he said he wanted a soft touch on the subject.
Yeah.
So after that, I want to ask, have you tried it? Does it work for you?
Yeah.
And is this something we should adapt to?
Yeah. Okay. So as I said, I shoot strobes too, but not all the time. And I mentioned Pixar. When I see somebody's work who I admire, again, even to date, I'll reach out to you, ask you, how did you achieve it? So I reached out to Pixar because he shoots similar thing like the way Ohineke shoots. Very, very clean. The light is very, very soft. So I'm like, how do you achieve that with a strobe? And then he said 64, 128. He doesn't go 32, 16. You get my point? So if you shoot 128, there's still light, but it's small. Again, you're illuminating the face. So you just take it close to you, and then there's something called feathering. Just like when you do 45 degrees, you're still feathering it, but this one is on the model's face because it's a continuous light. So you can, when you move it, Nana, can you please come here? Sorry. Yeah. So you see that the demonstration that you saw, he feathered the light as well, even though he still put on 128. The light wasn't on. So you see, this is 45 degrees lighting the subject's face. So you see that there's fall off. Here is darker than here. Yeah. So when you bring it, you see when you move the light this way, you see it's still away from her, but there's still light on her. As compared to this, there's still light on her. So that's what Ohineke does. He still lights the subject, but he feather it. That's the thing. You can check online, feathering light. So even if you're using a strobe, the umbrella softbox, like the one he was using in the video, positioning it here, it doesn't come, it's away from the, so you still see the light, but it's a little, because again, he wants to retain the dark skin tones of his subject. That's his, what's the word I'm looking for? His style. If you watch Onike's pictures, that's his style. Dark skin are dark, like, you even think he didn't light it, but he lit the subject. It's very, very dark. That's what I'm saying, that personally, when I'm editing a subject, I don't want to smooth it, because I feel like it's taken away from our texture. Yes. So I hope I answered the question. Yeah. So when you're lighting, always consider how I can feather the light, make it look soft. Again, if that's your style, you can do strobe 8600 full on blast the Photoshop. You know Photoshop. You've seen these pictures. He lights like this, but even him, he feather just a little bit. But as compared to Pixar and Ohineke, that will put a 128. He will still shoot like a 16 and 32. There's still power in there, but he still feather it a little. So even when you see his pictures, it doesn't look overpowered. It's still flattering. Yes. So again, you'll know that by testing. See the kind of lighting you like. There are a lot of photographers who shoot 8600 blasted on the person. That's their style. They like it. But identify the style you like and then go with it. I want to say no style is wrong, unless if you are getting the desired result that you want. Right now, I don't know if you've noticed now, even more photographers have been using lights where they're putting flash directly on the subject like this. People are doing this now. It's not wrong. So you see what she's doing? She will squint, but that's somebody's style. It will still work for him. That, again, what are you looking for? You know, there are some pictures where you just want to light just the face without all of this. So again, the kind of look you are going for works for you. But if you're going for the clean look, always try and feather and then reduce the power or intensity of your light. Yeah.
Based on experience,
Yeah.
like you
Yeah.
I've been to some couple of weddings where the bride there's a lot of light, and makeup artists got
Yeah.
light, a
Yeah.
whole lot of ambient.
Yeah.
How do you cope with it? How do you
Okay.
fix your own? Yeah.
So when you're shooting even in studio, there's one thing that they do. They will turn off all the studio lights, but you have to control your light. So if you turn off all the lights, then you start. Turn all your lights off. So now you shoot first with the light that's available. Okay, my subject is dark. Okay, let me add light. Okay, I've shot this one. I like it, but I want to add some definition. I'll add this. Okay, I want to add some more definition. If I have another light, I'll put it here. So I'll light here, have this here. It's still light, that's adding. So when I'm shooting, like for example, a wedding, when I walk into a room, I'm looking at the windows. Because I like clean images, if you can create clean images with available light that's already there, instead of adding artificial light. Because if you add different lights, it's going to add contrast again. If I'm keeping it clean, I like to identify if there's natural light in the room. So for instance, if I walk here, I look at this, I'll say, can we open the blinds? Then I'll place my subject close to where the natural light is coming from. Then probably I'll add the Stellar Pro kiss again to separate, make it more flattering, maybe warm. Because this is just constant light. It doesn't change. It's not by. So I'll actually maybe warm it with a gel to give it that warm feel. Do you get my point? So if I walk into a room and it's there, I'll ask them if I can, do you turn off all their lights? Then I'll use the light that I want. Because if their light is not working for you, why? Because you know your setup. You know what works for you.
Yeah.
So you go there, and again, respectfully. Tuesday I said this respectfully. Guys, can you turn off your light so that I can shoot mine? Okay, because else they'll feel like you are rude. Why you? Because I also want to shoot, but I've given you time. You've done this. That's not my lighting. Not working for me. Can you please turn off your lights off, and then can I shoot mine? So that's what usually when I'm shooting weddings and there's too much light. First, identify the light that's available to you. If there's window lights, place the subject there. Sometimes you don't even need to add any light. You see that it's very flashing and it's nice. And even when I'm using window light and there's a curtain, like you know how they have the very transparent curtains. So I'll use that also to soften, like the way double diffuse and single diffuse. So that will even soften the light a little bit, as compared to the direct light. Yes.
Okay.
So that's how I go about it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So please, I would want the lights.
Oh, sorry.
The Stellar Pro to go a bit further. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. And your leg. Like,
So
this one.
Nana, when you're doing this here, this helps. Yeah. Instead of doing this,
Okay.
just your finger. Yeah. So yeah, hold your finger, like yeah, and then stand down. Yes. Good.
Kindly arc your back a bit.
Hey.
Not too much. Please, I'm at work now. I'm at work. Kindly smile a bit.
Nana, show us your beautiful teeth.
Yeah.
Show us your beautiful teeth. Smile small for us.
Oh, no, not too much. Okay.
Alright.
Not too much into the light so I can see those pupils. They are lovely. Nice. And for my last pose, with the door.
Shall I give it good? Yeah. For his last pose, yeah.
That's,
more like the touch face time.
yeah. So I think yeah, with this leg out a bit, yeah, that's fine. So can we switch the angles and let me see? But just yeah, okay. All right. Smile. Okay, Nana, please, let's do this last thing before I go.
Photographers, how? Last one.
So it's okay. Yeah. I want to get the accessories. Yeah. Can I help you with that?
It's always
Sure.
also 1 million.
Yeah.
So I'll be doing 3 pictures. One
Okay,
looking,
let me
one
correct
looking
you.
straight,
Is that the coordinator
one
who rush
looking into the light,
It's the way the day is going.
and one.
You get your shots.
Exactly.
It's not their fault. Time. Yeah, so continue.
So how do you manage those situations? Because I've been to 2-3 weddings and it's a whole lot of
Can you bring your fingers together?
In itself is very stressful. Like you have to put in your head. It's very stressful day. A lot of moving parts. And I need to now here. Everybody has their role. So if somebody may have very highly planned. So I have a video on YouTube. You should check it out about the same question.
Nice.
It was very stressful.
Nice.
Even with that wedding, we had planned it out. So the planner, so I was thinking we're arguing. It's even a video. We're arguing that no, you can't take my bride because me personally, wedding photography is expensive, and I want to give you value to shoot the bride. Because from experience, they'll come later and say, "Oh, we didn't get pictures, crowd." Knowing very well it's not a photo, but they appreciate you more for the extra effort that you put in. So I was like, no, I stood my ground. I told the bride that, the planner that, so those pictures, I don't know if you go to my page, you see, we were standing, it was on the balcony, and then the clouds, the building, the tree, it was a beautiful shot. That photo was talked about. So even the planner, when I sent her the pictures, she was like, hey, and I'm like, you prevented us from having a shot, but it's not her fault. So on Tuesday, I was telling people that sometimes when even a bright man will yell at you, the father will yell at you, it's not you that you're yelling at. Things that are going. So you have to be able to be professional and know when to speak. Just soak it all in and then do your job. Because they've paid you. Things are going haywire. You don't get to shoot. Then you present their pictures to them. They'll still blame you, even though it's not your fault too. They'll go somewhere and say, photograph for your bike, one kick one. But even though it's not your fault too. So imagine if you went the extra. They told me after we filmed a YouTube video with them, the same couple, and the bride said all the things that, and then one of the things that I get booked referrals. A client walked up to me and said, "Oh, we saw you at this wedding. Hey, bro, we saw the way people were yelling and doing all things, but you still went ahead to do this. I saw the way people were this, and you still did this. Oh, like I want to have you for my wedding. Oh, I want you." It's shocking how people watch you. People watch you. So, Charlie, imagine this car. If I don't get to shoot car, I'm gone. But if you go the extra mile, they appreciate you more. Do you get my point? So it's very stressful. Put it at the back of your mind, but try and go the extra mile. It's the experience. We talk about experience. When they are sitting and talking, hey, my photographer, Charlie, the way he went above and beyond for me, if Charlie, hey, book him. Yeah, you should have time. Because Ghanaians, we don't really respect time. You should, yeah.
So I was watching an interview where one photographer, and it was like they booked for 6 hours, and they said they gave him 8 o'clock, but later on the planner called him that he should be there at 6.
Yeah.
So he tried and then got there around 6:30.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, when he got there, it was like the bride just got up.
Yeah.
So from there, let's say he said the program started around 8:30, 9. So right after the program, like after 6 hours, he packed his stuff and then it was about leaving. So they were like, "Where are you going?" He said,
"Where are you going?" He said,
"It's not the time I see." And the bride was angry and said, "You asked your planner to call me. Meanwhile, it wasn't time."
Yeah.
So right now, the moment I step at the premises, I start my time. So it was a back and forth. And then he said all he needed was an apology from them so that he can continue at least 30 minutes.
And you don't always get an apology. Okay, so I can give a lot of scenarios about this, but on Tuesday again, Jima, we invited us, the CEO of Jima Photography. He invited a few of us for a discussion, like to help better the industry, and we were having these conversations. And then this question came up, because we experienced this thing a lot. And then he said, it's in your contract that if you're booking me for, let's say, for instance, for traditional marriage, simple, small, intimate one, you're getting, let's say, 6 hours. Because typically, it should take 6 hours for a normal traditional marriage. Ceremony take like 3 hours, group photos, exclusives, no reception, makeup and everything. 5-6 hours it should be done. So you know that you pick that package and then you get there. Sorry. Yes, and then you get there and things happen. It's in your contract that, again, I was stressing the importance of having a contract. If I get there, my time starts when I get there. It's there. So if you fail to give your couples a contract, that is when some of these things come. So your contract states everything. Your package you booked is for 6 hours. 6 hours because it includes bridal prep. And bridal prep, from experience now, I don't go there before when the makeup artist starts. We start shooting halfway through. That's ideal. So you calculate everything. Everything is there. You've told the bride and the groom. And if you have a planner, have a know as well. So it eliminates all those, you didn't come early or this. They know that, you didn't, it's their fault that they didn't start on time. So if you go to even say that I'm leaving, you are right. But what Jima Kweku said was, they've been shooting a lot of weddings, but what he's realized, again, part of the experience, and do you guys know Jima Photography, right?
Yeah.
They shoot the most weddings in Ghana. If their services weren't good, would they be shooting that much? He said something that I started doing. Because even me, when my time is so on, I walk up to you and say, Pastor, my time is so cool. He said, Ken, it's not professional. You're a professional. You shouldn't do that. I just speak to the planner and let her know that the time that we are supposed to allocate for this wedding, it's up. So what do we do? The planner will say, stay. Per your contract, if you tell me to stay, it means you are paying for the extra time. So immediately they say stay, they know they are paying you. Don't go. Even if they don't say stay there and shoot. When you are submitting the pictures, per your contract, my time ends this time. So if the time ends at cutting of cake, I give you from bridal prep to cutting of cake. So if they come back and say, what are the rest of the pictures? My time, again, refer to the contract, subsection, then. You have this. So just refer politely. When you check the contract, my time was up on this time, and around that time, you're not cutting the cake. So I didn't go. I saw the pictures. So if you want them, you have to pay an extra. 9 out of 10 times, they'll say they'll pay. Again, you're making money. So imagine if they wanted to pay you, and then you didn't shoot.
Yeah, you left.
One, I don't use that word. You look stupid. Because you're not professional. You've left money on the table. Again, Tuesday I said, money, don't let small money chance. Don't let small money chance. And then it's in your contract that any extra hour you are paying, let's say 300 cedis. We multiply 300 cedis times than doing 4 or 5 hours. It's even sometimes even more than the original price. So I'm going to one. So it is you will make extra money. Like I said, when I'm shooting portrait, like after shooting Nanaya like this, I'll send them, let's say, 100 pictures. Picture pictures and casa, plenty. But you're getting, let's say, 10 pictures. How do I select 10 pictures? All these pictures were nice. So, hey, the pictures, okay, you can select more. But, okay, if you select extra, one is 100 cedis, but because you select more, I give 50 cedis. I'm making extra money. Pictures, you delete them. You won't share. So why won't you, do my point? So if you are shooting and then you have some of these experiences, like if there's a planner involved, walk to the planner. Because imagine a bride is dancing, having fun. Right, they'll look at you and like,
what's in there?
Why? Like at that point, their mind won't go to the contract and everything. Like, but are you serious? Like, to my point, it's again being professional and giving them an experience. Leave them have fun, and then come after when the eye clear, they give them invoice. When they see and again I said, when I shoot weddings, maximum 2 days, I'll give you like, let's say 20 pictures from your wedding. They've seen the teasers. Charlie, the pictures will be you, let's pay. They'll pay you. If they don't pay you, you can do the pictures and sell shit. Because even at that point, you can probably be doing something, like you have shot somebody there, and then, because that's how we got into photography, portraits. So when I started going to weddings, I see a beautiful lady like Nanaya. I walk up to her. I told them on Tuesday, Naya, see how your colors, your brown is matching your gold. Did you intentionally pick this thing? Oh yeah. I'm like, wow, you're really good with picking. And she starts smiling. Oh, I love the way you put your colors together. Can I take a picture of you? Charlie's background and the way I look in here, Charlie will be perfect. Who will say no? So they'll go, I take a picture of them, I send you for free. The picture is nice. She'll post it. Her friend will see. Who shot this picture? Oh, some photographer I saw it. She didn't even charge me. Oh. He reached out to you. Oh, I saw what you did for my friend. Some people say, oh, can I see your rates? Or I want you to shoot me. Then you say, oh, these are my rates. Some will go, you get booked. That's how you can make money at weddings. Don't leave money on the table. Do you know my point? So it's fine. Like, just like when you go to a wedding and somebody calls you photo. I don't get, for the life of me, why photographers get upset when they call you photo. The short form of photographer is what?
Photo.
So, do you guys know that some photographers will turn off their camera and leave the wedding? Don't shoot again. I mean, personally, I don't get it. You're professional. The fact that somebody is ignorant about what the name is and calls you. Why are you upset? You are there to do. Sorry? Photographer. See, I'm telling you, true story. A photographer, like, he's shooting. Can you turn? Hey, photo, show me here. He got upset. Turn off his camera, park the stuff, and he left. You are disrespecting me. How do you call me photo? I'm a big man. Big Benz. Don't call me photo.
I took your photos.
No, but like, do you get my point? I don't personally. Again, in growth, if you are learning, you are growing, you're maturing. You know that way. My pastor always says that if somebody calls you a fool, it's not written on your forehead. If you believe it, you're a fool. So if somebody calls you a photo, and then somebody holding a photo, the camera is what? And you're upset at me. Honestly, there's something wrong with you. So videographers, what my friend like I don't. He doesn't know you. Video, it's even fun. Like it's even nice. I don't care. Offer a cameraman.
Cameraman.
Because again, you should know they don't know you. They don't know your name.
The cameraman never.
It's different if you have like creative studio. They can say, oh, creative studio guy, but you don't have your branding or anything. Like offer then, bruh. So honestly, I feel like it's
Bell photo.
This one is just to admire all that you guys did, and especially when we came here to create a studio, one thing is Sally came and Salona taught us is prayer. It avoids all of the problems.
See, if I say I'm talking about prayer, see. Tuesday again, I said, when we started this year, it was a slow year for us. January, I think I booked just one wedding, and even they even canceled. No, they didn't cancel, they postponed till dates. They haven't got back to me. They made their deposit, so I'm waiting for them. January, no wedding. February, no wedding. March, and I was like, hey, God, why, what's up? No. Because typically for our company, December, we are fully booked. December is our busiest, and then into January. Then February, a few weddings, maybe one or two, then portraits. But it was dry. My calendar was, I'm like, hey, and I'm telling my people to have to eat. So what do you do? And then as I pray to God, as I normally do. When anything you want, because He gives you what you need. And even today, when I was picking up Nanaya, I was saying, like, anything you want from God, tell Him. Like, tell God what you want. I don't want to be filthy rich. I want to be rich enough to be comfortable, to buy anything I want. Please can be brave. That's me personally. So give me a job that can help me feed my family. If I want to buy new clothes, if I want to send money to my mom, if I want to pay my bills, that's what I want. So God, please, Mami Juma. I prayed, and then I think around that time too, our church were doing, I think, revival, and it was supposed to fasting and prayers. So I went, and then I told God what I wanted. God, please, I want you to fill my calendar from April to December.
Okay.
And when I said that, what did I do? I think I personally don't do tithe. I give. So like every month, every month I know how much I give to church. I don't do 200 cities, 100 cities. I give money to church, to God. No, seriously, like you want something from God. What are you giving back to? What are you giving to Him? So you have to be intentional about everything you do. Being a husband, a wife, a photographer, a friend. You have to be intentional about everything you do. So I said, God, I'm going to do this for you. And from now that I'm praying till next year, I think March, I want to buy this thing for church. Before I can do that, I need you to bless me with work. So do that. Bookings. You can ask them. The ending of August. From Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we are shooting weddings. And then, interestingly, we are shooting 2 weddings. Every Thursday, 2 weddings. Friday, 2. Saturday, 2 weddings. It could only be God.
Yeah.
See, Kweku Jima also said this thing. See, when you remove the God factor, he posted recently. I don't know how many people follow. He posted recently that a certain man walked up to him and gave him all his camera gear and said, "Don't pay me. Like anytime you're ready." Who does that? It's God. Oh. So my pastor always says that if you are not on the left, you're on the right. If you're not for God, you are for the devil. So pick your spots. I mean, I know I'm for God. So what do you have? What does God say you have to do? Live a good. I'm not going to preach anything, but you know what you have to do to be a good Christian. So when you need something from God, if I tell you the blessings that God has blessed in terms of my work and my family, like it's amazing. That's because of photography. So anything that you're doing, the God factor, dear.
Anymore.
You can't do without it.
When you prayed last time, I felt all the angels in the room. That's
Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Any more questions? Any more?
I've not seen your work,
Sure.
but to that extent that you have some people their face and that how do you go about it?
Again, I think when I was even talking, I said the gear that you're using, be familiar with it. Lightroom, there are lots of things that Lightroom can do. You can do frequency separation in Lightroom. You can do dodge and bend in Lightroom. You can do a lot of things in Lightroom. Do you know? If you don't know, how do you get my point? How to use Photoshop? So because my thing is, if I'm editing like a wedding, and I have to take all my pictures again to Photoshop, that's double the time I'm editing. It's too much work. And then one thing to me, immediately you go to Photoshop, you want to do more. You want to do more. Oh, let me add this one here. Let me change the color here some more. Let me slim it. It's too much. And then my thing too is, again, the reason why I do clean, classy images, wedding, I'm trying to preserve how you look, not enhance you and make you look different from the way you're looking. And I can do that in Lightroom. You can clean spots in Lightroom. Just have to know how to do it. So a lot of people have asked me questions about my lighting, how I go about certain things. That's the reason why I started my YouTube channel. A lot of people have started asking me some of these questions because starting out, I didn't have the education you guys have now. I started from scratch. I go and shoot with this person for 6 months. I go and shoot with this person to gather information, learn from everybody, and then build my own journey. And then started my career. So I've learned a bit from everybody, and I'm like, okay, this is the style I want, and this is the journey I want to go on. Do you know my point? So I know how I want to do it. I don't want to do Photoshop. I don't want to over-edit my images. So what can I do? Lightroom is there. There's some photographers that use Capture One. I have Capture One. I can't use it because it's colors, so it's too much. I want to keep my things simple. Lightroom can do it. Do you know my point? So again, check my YouTube channel. I have videos on how I edit in Lightroom. I've edited from, I think, a wedding from start to finish, from bridal prep to exclusives. It's there. See how I edit. You can follow along. Yeah, go to my YouTube. You see how I edit Lightroom from start to finish. Yeah. It's King Quick One Photography. Same as my Instagram. Yeah, same as my Instagram. When you go there, there are lots of videos that you can. And any questions at all you guys want to know, you can shoot me. Yes, I try my best to respond to every question or comments from everybody. So if you haven't liked or subscribed to this channel, so on that note, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, definitely do so. I appreciate all the support from everybody, and like this video if you enjoyed it. All comments and questions are welcome. I love hearing from all of you. And many thanks to the team, the heads at Creative Studio Academy. I love talking, and when I got the opportunity to do this, I was like, oh God, thank you that I've gotten another opportunity apart from my YouTube to share information with amazing creatives. I hope you learn a thing or two from Tuesday and from Thursday, and I hope the best for all of you. And I'm very humbled, and thank you guys for having me. And it's great. Like, thank you guys very much. And you guys were amazing. Let's clap for ourselves. You guys were amazing. And special thanks to our model Nanaya, who agreed to do this for us. And the entire team at Creative Studio. Everybody was very helpful. Like, even though like things probably didn't start the way we wanted to, like everything was just fluid and everything. So thanks to everyone who made the thing possible, and we thank God for today. Yes, so hopefully we get to see each other and meet some other time. Hannah, see you out.
Thank you.